Hey everybody, welcome to Alpha Rad Plus. Today we're playing Undertale. I am here with Joe and Dylan.
That's me.
And thus concludes the introduction. On to the first talking point. Global warming, myth or not?
The answer may not surprise you.
The answer is up for discussion.
For my first point today and topic of discussion, America is hiding this only to appease the big oil companies, and for no other reason.
And what do you mean it's warming? No shit, summer's right around the corner.
I would like to raise you this counterpoint. It snowed in December. Thank you very much.
It's been cold, yeah. Antarctica's still standing. Once we melt that, then we can start talking about global warming.
So
it's a cycle, man. It gets hot, then it gets cold.
I think my favorite thing about Flat Earth, changing the topic,
was the Logan Paul video.
Also true. But what I want to address is that they think Antarctica is like the crust. It's like if the globe is flat and it's a
then
pizza,
Antarctica goes all the way around.
Yeah, Antarctica goes around the world, and Australia looks really smushed. The Flat Earth map. Don't say globe.
Yeah.
They are not a fan of that word. So I don't know if you frequent Flat Earth Facebook groups like I do, Dylan. Do you?
No.
Okay. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. Actually, I don't feel guilty at all. It's a pleasure. There's one guy. Oh shit!
Oh, you ate the
at max
holy
health.
shit! Rip.
It's fine.
It's okay. Sometimes you throw the master ball at a Weedle.
I hit intentionally. Oh, I meant to run away too. Oops.
That was
Now they can't get mad about you using it in a wrong spot later.
That was a great flex.
Isn't there like no actual puzzle to this? Can't I just?
No, I think
You have to connect all four.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's yeah. So I have to like.
You just throw it up, I think, or I don't know.
It's.
yeah,
I can tell you the
throw it
solution if you just want me to tell you.
I throw it up. No.
Yeah, I mean, you have to hit the bell now.
Yeah,
and
correct.
Resummon them.
You can throw it up there, or you can throw it left here.
Here?
Yeah, and then go all the way down and snipe it from the bottom. But your solution is easier.
Oh. Isn't this 4? That's 3.
Yeah, you can throw them all up from that little
Yeah.
point. I believe there's 2 solutions.
There is one thing where one guy posted about a globe, and Mr. Flat Earth himself, the guy who's like the admin of the server and everything, if you just name search him in that group, oh, it's a fucking treat. I streamed myself to like my private subs Twitch account, and I just went through it for 3 hours, and it was great. But some celebrity was just talking about peace around the globe, and Mr. Flat Earth himself said, no, it's not a globe, it's a flat earth, and I can provide you links to why this is true. And then Mr. Celebrity was like, oh yeah, whatever, man, I respect anyone's belief, whatever you want. And he goes, it is not a belief, sir. I know for a fact that the earth is flat, and then just gave like all these reasonings, and it was just like, holy shit, guy's just trying to live.
Yeah, that reminds me, I've been posting about, Black Lives Matter related things and American politics, which I holy moly, dude.
If only I had a butterscotch pie, right?
This turtle's too powerful. And, you obviously start getting the naysayers in your replies.
Yeah,
that just completely... And people will, like... The links that I get to these obviously phony websites that people provide as substance for their argument...
Well, Dylan, did you know that white people also die in the world?
...is baffling to me. It's like... People will link me, like, articles to news websites that are titled, like, The Patriot Star, like, truthbullet.info.
I like Truth Bullet. Is that a real one? I'm taking that.
No, I'm just... it might be. I'm just trying to think of what some stupid,
It sounds patriotic.
Yeah, like some stupid bullshit alt-right...
I like Truth Bullet because it's my First and Second Amendment rights. Those are the ones I like to scream about the most.
Yeah, and then...
Because that's my First Amendment right.
Just stuff that gives off real InfoWars vibe, you know? It's just shit like that, and then I'm like, man, like... Trump tweets about fake news all the time, and it definitely exists, but I can't believe that people like look at stuff like that and can actually share it to other people in good conscience, thinking that it's the correct information.
Well, okay, if it's not, then that means that they're wrong.
Yeah, admitting that you're wrong is a hard one.
Yeah, why would I do that when I just don't have to?
Like, if I don't fact check myself, who's to say that I'm wrong?
Which is why
Ignorance is bliss, Dylan. And if I stay ignorant, I stay correct.
Yeah, it's not my fault for being ignorant. I'm just gonna stay ignorant.
Yeah, that's why, like, whenever I read this is a skill for
Reading.
you. This is a skill for you at home, viewer. Whenever you receive information, you can do a little bit of reading about it, and then do one level of digging. You can often find out that it's bullshit. For instance, early on in the George Floyd protests / riots, whenever a quote unquote affordable housing project got burned down, like night one, like the very first night, people were like, and this is why it's bad, because this affordable, they're literally damning themselves. They burned down an affordable housing complex that was being built. This was like a $50 million project, yada yada. This was owned by a group that I believe was named Wellington Management, and I googled Wellington Management, and I find out that they're a $1 trillion equity firm. They're worth like $1 trillion. If they lose this, first of all, it's insured, and they'll just build it again.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who are like just have buildings insured. They're like, oh, I'm about the cause.
Yeah,
that's whatever.
It sets that particular building back, I don't know, however many months into production they were, and however long it takes them to tear it down. So to say that, like, they shot themselves in the foot by doing this, and furthermore, they is a powerful term here, because in instances like this, obviously not everybody has the exact same mindset going into stuff like this. A lot of people, like the overwhelming majority of people who are protesting, are.
I don't remember this.
Oh, you don't remember Onion Son?
I don't remember Onion Son.
Yeah, this is.
It might be one of the things that there's a chance that it doesn't happen.
No.
Okay, that's for sure.
This is the thing that happens. Yeah, this is Onion Son.
I don't. How do I not remember?
Yeah,
this?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Yeah, this. I don't feel like I would forget this.
I mean, yeah. I just remember that he baits you into thinking that you're gonna have a fight.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Onion.
Crazy.
And then he's gone. This is Shiren. Always here in the corner.
Really?
Huh. Had a hard time finding this in the genocide playthrough that we did, because it's proximity triggered.
Oh, did you learn through the comments?
No, I just had to do some searching.
Oh, okay.
Because
the comments teach you anything.
Yeah, because there's only. I mean, I'm sure the comments could teach me a great deal about Undertale.
Very specific things.
Yeah,
I'm sure the comments will be very.
That's just a theory. Speaking of a theory, I haven't got to talk about my beef with MatPat lately, which fucking hilarious. You know how long I've been waiting for this moment?
I've seen the bunker that you have developed for your impending war with MatPat.
Yeah, it's I've been waiting for this moment for so long, but I knew I couldn't be the first one to fire the shot, because he would just say, "Who cares?"
Yeah, I was at Jacob's house one time, and there was a tornado warning, so we went down into his cellar, and there was just like a bunch of like dartboards with MatPat's face on it.
I'm glad that you had to invent this scenario just to like make it sound a little more believable. I was like, I don't remember this, but okay, yeah, no, that happened. It did.
I was at your house during a tornado warning.
Cool. Me too.
We had to grab Frazier. He didn't like it.
Oh yeah, I do remember this now. We were playing Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, he did not like that. Anyways, what else has happened? I was about to talk about MatPat. So if you don't know, MatPat he randomly just decided to play my Mario Maker world. Don't really know why.
Probably got spammed by fans.
Yeah, probably that. But it still just kind of surprised me, because like in the thumbnail, in the title, he'd put the text, "Can MatPat versus Alpharad? Can I beat Super Alpharad World?" And I was just like, really? He's clickbaiting me. Like, dude, that was a fucking honor, you know? Like, because he could have just said, "playing the hardest super world," or something like that.
playing up the difficulty of it. Yeah,
like he could have clickbaited my name. That was kind of like a waking up moment. I was like, oh shit, I've made it.
Big leagues.
I mean,
I am with Matthew Patthew.
yeah. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say I've been acting differently. I definitely have gotten another car, isolated myself from all my poor friends. You know, just things you do when you turn my age. Oh, all right. Now we run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know where to continue that joke because it's just true.
I just think it's a sick flex to say that MatPat used your face to get more money.
My name, it's even bigger.
It's it'll be the next celebrity boxing match.
I'll fight MatPat. He's a theater kid.
And us video editing kids. We really have it out for the theater kids.
Yeah, of course. I'm like borderline a theater kid myself, but I have no defense. Where the fuck?
You're going the right way.
Yeah, it's bottom left is where you have to go first. That's how they get you.
Because you always think right, because video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so MatPat just, he started a war with someone he wasn't prepared to fight.
We're going to take down MatPat.
It was appreciative. It was good content I got to make out of it.
Flexes guns.
Yeah, flexes guns. The more I visualize that, the better it gets.
It's you got the right one, you got the left one, both guns.
No, I'm thinking guns.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
like guns.
Yeah, like flexing your gun. Like, same idea, but like, wow. So much more. And I think I've talked about this story before on Alpha Red Plus, but I'm not sure. But I still want to. We went to a bar for karaoke. And it was like me, Jules, Adriana, Johnny, and just a few other friends. And one guy got on stage to sing Fly Me to the Moon, and he was in a wheelchair. So he, sang the song from the comfort of his wheelchair, as you do if you're in a wheelchair. And we just said, cool, that's cool. But there was another guy who looked very similar to him, who was, believe it or not in a wheelchair. And an hour later, after heavy drinking, Johnny saw the man get on stage to sing Tequila.
Everyone
Tequila.
loves that during karaoke.
Yeah, no,
It's a good bit.
It's funny for the first 5 seconds, but it's like a 3-minute song. And it's the longest 3 minutes. But anyways, Johnny, intoxicated, was like, holy shit! He can walk! And then he realized, oh no, that's a different person. But the more you analyze it, the better it gets, because in his mind, divine intervention happened. He was finally blessed to walk this night at the bar during karaoke to sing Tequila.
Yeah.
And
that's the first thing that I do whenever my legs are restored to me.
Yeah, and the guy who was singing Tequila was like dancing around on stage, really hyping it up, and he's like, he's just so happy. He can walk now.
That sounds like a bad bit that I would see in like a terrible Vince Vaughn movie.
Dude, no, that's like the ending to some shitty Christian movie. It's one of the football ones, but it's like the win changes last second, for a field goal where they're now able to, the win was against them, but now it's for them, and Grandpa stands up out of his wheelchair.
Yeah, he looks to the heavens and says, "Thanks, Jesus," and then the credits roll going. Bah, bah,
Angels
bah.
in the end zone. Banger song right here.
I recently watched a film via Discord call with Don Dad as Heck Walker, and you may have heard of this. He may have talked to you about it. It's called Assassin 33 AD.
Nope. Wow. Nope. Have not heard of this.
Incredible film. Based on the title, Joe, what happens in Assassin 33 AD?
Ooh, I want to guess that there's an assassin.
It's about Jesus.
And they kill. Yeah, they probably kill
They
God.
kill Jesus.
They kill.
That's my
Judas?
guess. Final guess.
Yeah, kill Jesus. I'm gonna kill Jesus.
To say that would be halfway right. They do assassinate Jesus, but it's via time travel.
Yes. I should have guessed that, honestly.
And the
You wouldn't have believed me if I did guess that, though.
yeah, it's like a shitty B movie, but it's actually really funny because of course, naturally, being a movie about Christianity, the main character is a hardcore science loving atheist, and he has a super Christian girlfriend who's constantly trying to convert him, and only through going back in time and living the events and being a character in the Bible is he converted to faith.
Oh my god!
Him and his friends they have like Christian names like Simon and like Joshua and shit like that, and they are literally the characters in the Bible.
Oh, that's good. That's a good bit. I like. Was it like a good bad movie?
Yeah, I'm saying it was incredible. It was super cheesy and corny, and but it was. I actually think it like if
Is it in like the God's Not Dead brain where it's meant to like convert people, or is it just these people are
no?
just
It's just stupid and phony and
Gotcha.
and like really funny to me.
We're kind of talking deals with like a major motion picture company. Not really, but we're going to try to. And we just want to create the best bad movie possible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, this film was incredible. One of the tertiary characters, his wife and kids. I love
that word so much. Tertiary.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying.
Like opening scene, his wife and kids die in a car accident, and then he renounces his faith, and he ends up being the man to assassinate Jesus. And at the end, him and the bad guys, who are Middle Eastern, of course, because it's a Bible thumping American movie. They are the good thief and the bad thief on the cross next to Jesus, and then the repentant one is the one who like the main character guy, and then the evil one is like the guy who's a terrorist and inventing time travel for terrorism.
Wait, so that the guys that died in the Bible actually are from the future?
Yes.
That's so sick.
So sick.
That's so sick.
The guy who helps Jesus carry his cross to the hill is a black man named Simon from the future. So if you know your details about the Bible, then it's actually like a pretty funny movie because they work time travel into the Bible.
That's really sick.
So they're saying that like they time traveled into the Bible, and the Bible that we know is a result of their time
exactly. They did the events of the Bible via time travel.
Okay, were they going back to like? Why'd they go back? Did they go back to kill God, or did they go back to stop God from being killed,
or to meet God, or to have faith?
Well, initially they went back and they did it, but now we have to go back and undo it, right? And the reason is because there's a terrorist organization and they think that Christianity is the evil of the world, so they want to stop it at its source.
If we kill God, we kill religion.
That's just JRPGs, though. Someone asked me what insert JRPG here that I'm not going to spoil was about, and like explaining the plot of JRPGs is fucking hard because it's 80 hours of content. Like for someone asked me like Persona 5, and I was like, I don't know. Kids take down evil from within. I don't ask, But someone was asking about this other game, and I was just like, JRPG stuff. There's an antagonist. There's a twist. The antagonist was only the smaller antagonist. The bigger antagonist is introduced, and then you kill God. JRPG stuff.
Typical.
Yeah.
So, but my favorite JRPG trope is minor antagonist gains godlike powers.
Yeah. And
That's a Final Fantasy VIer for you guys. It's a Final Fantasy VI.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I played through 7 remake and
I haven't done remake yet. The original one fucking sucks.
Was not a huge fan of it, honestly.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy remake. I meant to bring it here so you could borrow it.
Do
you want to swing by my house after this?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, cool. I'll go get it for you. It's just sitting in my...
Kay's been playing through Xenoblade.
Dude, I loved it.
Yeah.
I beat it already. Because, everyone who's close to me has known that it's my favorite game of all time.
Cade told me he finds it to be very tedious.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's all the input I have.
Yeah, they made a lot of the side quests and everything better, so he would fucking hate the original. I don't know. They made... Like, they changed everything I didn't like and only improved the things I already liked. So, I'm very happy with it. It was a 10 out of 10 game for me, and now it's a 10 out of 10 game that doesn't look like shit. So, I'm very, very happy. Like, having your favorite game of all time be remade,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a feeling unlike any other.
Well, to varying effects, like Dark Souls Remastered is worse than the original.
Yeah.
They didn't really remaster that one. People call it Dark Souls Demastered.
What, how do I do this? I forget.
Separate path.
Were you supposed to go up or down while you're up there, or did you? I don't know.
How do I get
What?
up? I forget if there's an invisible path in one of these.
I know there's one to get to like the Timmy village.
Yeah, I think it's like south from
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
you walk into this
Timmy
corner
is
and you go
south,
down.
but I'm trying to find out. If I can't see it, I should just spare them. No, Xenoblade was, again, just, I can't explain how just thrilling it was to have your favorite game and then play through it again and have it be a relatively new experience.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like a lot of remakes I've played, it's kind of like, there's still a reason to have the other one around.
Right.
But this one absolutely replaces the original. Unless you're like a speedrunner or something. Because as far as I know, Collision works differently, and that removes, like, the speed tech of Xenoblade.
Yeah. It's Timmy Village.
It's so funny, because it's dog.
These are the Uwu small beans.
Do you think Timmy created, or maybe not created, but definitely paved the way for a lot of the
It was ahead of the curve of Uwu small beans.
Yeah. Hoi!
Dude, anytime I'm spending my average 3 hours a day watching funny cat videos on YouTube, and they start doing that kind of speech for the animals, instant click off.
Big agree.
Yeah,
I also
hate
do
it.
watch cat videos. You can go through. I get a lot of recommended cat videos nowadays. I don't ask for them; they just
Yeah,
appear.
you're right.
You watch one, and then they recommend thousands, and you watch all of them, and that's why they recommend more.
I get that with I end up getting that a lot with anytime I watch any sort of like America's Got Talent videos.
Same, yeah.
Just I feel like they have to be paying YouTube off because
Yeah.
you literally watch one of them.
That's called digital media. That's a very broad word,
Yeah.
right? But like YouTube has a whole other program for digital media where they can get ads on like more brand safe stuff, and I think that is done something like that because I know like.
So they get the brand safe ads on all these like America's Got Talent, like Indonesia's Got Talent videos that are broadly appealing.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
So then they end up recommending them to more people.
Yeah, because what digital media means, because it's a weird term because it's so vague.
Yeah.
But what it is like, you remember like the adpocalypse when they had a Coca-Cola ad on like some really racist shit.
Yeah.
So then they had to redo all the like monetization guidelines. Digital media allows companies to go through YouTube and just say, hey, I want to put money into your company, but I don't want to put it in all of your company. So it just kind of allows them to handpick, and then they obviously want to recommend the brand safe stuff to everyone. Mm-hmm. And I never thought about it, but now that you pointed out, like, why wouldn't America's Got Talent be on that list, right?
Yeah.
It already has to be clear just to be on like daytime television or primetime television.
Yeah. Like, I think daytime television into YouTube highlights is just, get off my fucking platform. Like, I'll watch it, so that's why it's on it. But it's just like,
Have you ever watched Gordon Ramsay's channel on YouTube?
No.
It's literally just Hell's Kitchen, Nightmare Kitchens, whatever. It's just clips from the show, but
No, that's
he'll
like Fallon. That's all.
Yeah, no, okay, that's valid. Like, I get that. But he'll re-upload the same clip like 8 different times.
Oh yeah, imagine uploading Mystery Dungeon,
Okay, imagine doing that though.
but for years.
Years.
Dylan,
Like,
have we
whenever
told
we
you about
do it,
our-
it's funny.
Have we told you about our Mystery Dungeon bit?
No.
So we played the demo of it, and because the demo came out like a couple months before the actual game, and we just played 40 minutes, and we treated it like it was episode 1, and we were like, all right, see you guys tomorrow for the next episode, even though we played the extent of the demo. And then we had all these comments like, oh, you should upload more, I want more, and we were like, the game's not out. And people kept saying, like, we like that first episode, you should upload more. So Joe and I said, fuck it, and re-uploaded the first episode and titled it episode 2. Like, super clickbait. Like,
Yeah.
off-brand for Alpha Plus, we're like, Mystery Dungeon, episode 2. And then it was just the same episode. And then people were like, 30 minutes, and like, wait, is this the first episode? And
then the game came out.
Yeah.
To the astute viewer, you might realize that this is the second episode.
Yeah.
But
so
again,
then the game came out, and we had a resurgence of those comments. Being like, oh, now they're actually gonna play Mystery Dungeon. So then we really fucked them up and hit them with the first episode again. And what the fuck am I doing?
yeah,
I would just spam run until you get ran.
I'll say here.
Oh, I forgot. New.
I think you have to clean the Washua. I think that's what you got to do, and then you have to
Yeah, I am just mashing, aren't I?
Yeah. But yeah, we uploaded episode 4 earlier today, and we started off. Episode 4 was actually a
I think
new
you have
episode.
to touch a green
But we inserted
Yeah.
the first 15 seconds of the first 3 episodes, pretty much.
Now you can spare him.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and then after that, we uploaded the 4th episode today, and we had the exact same intro as the first 3 episodes, like the same intro commentary. So like the first 15 seconds are the exact same, and then it splits to 40 minutes of a new video. So it's, people aren't ready for it. Like so many people probably clicked off.
Yeah. They say, oh, this again.
Unhug? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so people were just like, all right, I'm fucking tired of this shit. And then you could really read the comments and tell who did and did not watch the video.
Like, my favorite part about that is, too, because those people that just instantly started, typing their comments all angry,
Yeah, you can tell.
by the time they finished it, by the time that you finish the comment, you're now in the new episode portion.
Yeah.
And a lot of them just, are going to be too tunnel visioned on being mad to realize that, well...
Click send anyways, it's already written.
Yeah, right.
Edit, thanks for the gold, Reddit stranger.
I receive that kind of thing on tweets all the time where I cannot express my full thought in 280 characters, so I'll make a thread. And then people will voice a concern.
Bold move.
Yeah,
by the way.
people will respond to the first of the thread with a complaint that I address in the second tweet of the thread. It probably happens at least one time every single time I make a two-parter.
Dylan, your threads really are my favorite thing. Just anytime I see you just come out with anime opinions, it's just fun to go through this.
Dylan, you really are one of my favorite Twitter accounts, I gotta admit. You form interactions in a really fun way. Because you don't even entertain them, you just dismiss them. And it's really fun to watch.
Do I?
Yeah. And maybe not dismiss, but you disarm them.
Okay.
Systematically diffuse them. It's like you're not arguing to get your point across, you're arguing to silence them.
Because they're usually wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Particularly, I don't make a lot of anime threads, but that's always what those are typically the ones that receive the strongest voiced opinions, right?
Yeah.
I think in total I've done maybe 5 or 6 ever.
Yeah, that's what makes them special.
Yeah. And typically it's me watching current popular hotness and finding that it's actually not very good. Recent example being Tower of God. I think that show is the big stink. If you haven't seen the OP, I think it has the single worst OP of any anime I've ever seen.
That's hard.
Yeah. It feels like an AMV done really poorly.
Gotcha. What's your favorite OP?
This is going to sound really biased, but it's actually true. It is the Nichijou OP one.
Yeah.
It is coincidental that Nichijou is my favorite show, and it also has my favorite OP. But
yeah,
those are probably related in some sort.
I mean, my favorite anime is Kill la Kill, and Kill la Kill's first opening is definitely in my top 5. I mean, I like the second opening too. It all slaps. Good show.
Yeah.
Kill la Kill, good show. I think my favorite opening. I really like the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood first opening.
Yeah, that one's really good.
They actually, all of the openings are good in that show, but the first one
Yeah.
just really sticks out to me. because I think what an opening is supposed to do is kind of like it shows you what you're about to get into without like really revealing the plot points, where none of it makes sense without context.
Yeah.
And then once you learn the context, you're like, oh, they put that interaction in the opening.
It's like that's why most of the JoJo's OPs are really good.
Yeah. No, I think
despite the show sucking big fat PP.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the show as a whole. I mainly
OPs
watch
are
it to
good.
stay cultured, you know.
Except for the most recent one, the Part 5 second OP is bad.
Let me down. I like the music for Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, but the opening itself, like visually, didn't really do it for me.
Yeah.
Because when I think of JoJo's openings, I think of the first three.
Yeah,
you know?
the CG ones.
Yeah, the CG ones. And even though they stopped doing those, I still like Fighting Gold, and then
at least they're like visual, like they're super stylized visually.
Yeah. I like the other Part 4 openings a lot. Great Days was really good.
Yeah.
But my favorite opening, honestly, probably Kakiguri's. I never know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Kakigurui, I think is.
Fuck you.
Wait, what name is that?
Yeah. It's the Gambling Girl one.
Netflix
yeah.
exclusive.
That one's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's a fun show. Season 1 was better overall. Season 2 was good. The opening felt like a Persona song. It didn't even it was just so slow. But the first one was super well done musically. Like, that's the thing that got me. It's like those like very jazzy openings. I don't know. I just feel like there's jazz and there's like your anime jazz. You know what I mean? But like Kakiguri's, it felt jazz, you know,
Okay.
and I was happy about that. And then visually, it was so stylistic, and I was so fucking happy.
It's also pretty kinky.
Sure, but it's still really good.
Yeah.
I that might be my favorite opening, just when all of those elements come together.
Undyne.
The show's fine. It's just fun.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really watch that for like the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good shit.
Thank you. Challenge. Whenever I hear the song, I always think of the lesbian fish league montage you showed me, Dylan.
That's this guy doesn't do.
Is that Professor Milk?
No, that's a different league YouTuber. This guy's Munchie Jr.
Oh, yeah.
He made he doesn't anymore, sadly. But you know, I don't blame people for stopping doing shit that they don't want to do anymore.
Yeah, me too.
But he used to make a bunch of really fun League of Legends montages. And he made one set to this song, a Fizz montage for you League heads out there. I think the title of the video is Lesbian Fish Who Wears Armor.
Yeah. It's so crazy to me that people just stop making content one day, you know? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Because, like, there are days, probably like once a month, where I'm just like, nah, maybe I'll just stop and, you know, do something else. Like, that thought honestly happens like once a month. Obviously, nothing comes of it. But it's so crazy to me that people just stop, even though, like, I consider that. It's weird. It just feels like a lot to give up, you know?
I mean, like, the way I look at it is, whenever you watch someone, like, on YouTube, like, let's say, like, the only person you ever watch is the completionist, and then the completionist says, all right, I'm done making YouTube videos. What are you going to do on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know.
Now
I think
I'm
it's not
gonna
easy finding good
starve.
shit to watch on YouTube, because there's so much crap you have to sludge through.
Yeah.
Something that surprised me. I used to watch a lot of Northern Lion play Isaac. He's like super popular nowadays for Isaac, and I used to watch him play Isaac like when it was relatively new to his thing. I don't think he started with that, but I know he got really popular doing it. Now, anyways, I took Cade. He went to get some sort of exam done at a doctor's office that required him to be sedated so he couldn't drive.
Yeah.
So I had to wait for him in the parking lot. And while I did that, I tuned in to my sub box on the YouTube app, and I saw like Northern Lion Binding of Isaac episode 1637.
Damn.
And I was like, "Whoa, mama, lad's still doing it." I just like watched some videos for a while.
Dude, that's how I felt finding out, like, Bajan Canadian. He's a Minecraft YouTuber I watched back in high school, back in, like, 2013. He's still doing, like, his Hunger Games series, like, after all this time.
Yeah, it's just I just can't. I've played a lot of video in my days, but I'd like 1,637 runs of Isaac at least.
Yeah, I think,
Whoa,
like,
mama.
even, like, people know me as, like, Smash Ultimate guy, but I think like I have a playlist of all my Smash Ultimate videos, and I think I've only uploaded like 150 Smash Ultimate videos, which is still like a lot over like a year and a half. But
we have like what 60 of Mario Maker.
Yeah. Oh God, how do I get?
Yeah. Once you get behind in.
Yeah.
Once you get behind in that rotation, it's hard to catch back up.
Yeah.
1 health. Oh God, she's gonna kick my butt.
Yeah, I should have healed before I ran away. Honestly.
I think you could. You
cool.
can pull up in the menu.
Fuck, you're right.
While you're.
Hey, I mean, it doesn't really change anything right here. What was crazy when I first played Undertale, I didn't know you were supposed to run from that fight.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I stayed there for like an hour, dude.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that kind of gameplay. Like, I think Undyne's probably my favorite boss conceptually, just because I love the arrow stuff.
It just turns it into like a rhythm game, essentially.
Yeah.
Dude, the genocide route fight against her,
Pretty tough.
it's really hard.
It's the first major roadblock.
Yeah.
If you guys want to watch Undertale Genocide, Dylan and I actually played it on Friends Without Benefits.
Yeah, it's if you go to if you look at our playlist section, there'll be all of the Undertale runs
In the same playlist?
Yeah,
That's good.
They're all Undertale, dude. It's the most recent one.
Yeah.
That's probably the final. You can never count your chickens, but that's probably the final Undertale playthrough that will happen on Flub.
Maybe. Oh, also, Deltarune. It's not Undertale, but that'll happen soon, right?
Oh yeah,
Maybe. Who are you going to play Deltarune with next? That's the real question.
A whole new can of worms. I feel like Deltarune is kind of.
We're ending the episode there.
Okay.